What are these intros like? Where's that even going? Goodness gracious me. Good morning, good afternoon and good evening YouTube. What's going on? It's your boy Joey Does Tech and welcome yourselves back to a brand new video. There are so many different video ideas that I have currently in my brain that I need to get them out of my brain, pick them out with a toothpick or something and put them on the table. But one thing I did promise is that if we managed to reach 20 likes in this video or this video, wherever it appears on the screen, I would take apart the DMG that I have, my first one I've ever purchased, and have a look at it. Now, we also have an issue with said DMG. As you can see on the screen lens, it's a little bit skew-whiff. The DMG works perfectly fine, it's in lovely condition. I'm going to take it apart and give it a good old clean. However, we need to replace this screen lens because it's the only thing that looks to be a little bit out of place. Now, do you not have a screen lens, Joey? How are you going to do that? Don't worry about me. It's a different colour. Now, admittedly, again, this was sent to me by Elliot in the package of goods that he sent across. However, I think this is going to look absolutely fantastic. I would have preferred to go with the grey one to keep it more original looking. However, this will suffice. And I mean, we can replace this anytime, right? I've got a black one right now. I want to see how it looks alongside the grey shell. And I'm very excited to get this underway. So let's indeed start by taking this beautiful Gameboy DMG. Dot Matrix Gameboy, by the way, is what DMG stood for. I had no idea about that previously until I'd done some research. So me putting a title of Gameboy DMG is basically like saying Game Boy twice. Random fact of the day. Let's get this thing apart and see what we have underneath the hood. So as with all Game Boys that we've worked with so far on the channel, it looks like it's going to be tri-wings. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and I believe that we have 2 in the battery compartment, which we do. Lovely jubbly. Now what I am going to make sure is that I'm very, very careful with removing these screws, because as far as we're concerned, according to the comments in the last video and your guys' theories, this looks to be an original DMG shell. So therefore, I don't want to mess up any of the screws in any way, shape or form. Just moving on to these two in the battery compartment now. These ones are very, very stiff. Extremely stiff. I definitely don't think this Game Boy's been taken apart at all. Oh, actually, with this one, haven't I got to take out the ribbon cable whilst I'm taking the top off? Is that a thing? Yeah, so look, there's the ribbon cable, which I have to unjig, I believe. Ceramic tweezers. Maybe I shouldn't be getting this angled, I feel, because it is the first time that I'm doing it. And I don't want to mess up this lovely, lovely looking Game Boy. Slowly but surely. Just pull on that down. There we go. Oh my gosh, look at it. Isn't it amazing? What? This does not look in bad condition whatsoever. Look at it, guys. Isn't she a beaut? And there's the we have the 2 separate motherboards. So this is the top PCB, and this is the PCB. Like, I don't actually know what the layout of a Game Boy is, so maybe you guys can enlighten me in the comment section below. But let me just take the power button out as well. Oh, maybe I can't because maybe I need to unscrew this first. Actually looks amazing. Now, what I am going to be cautious about is, I don't know if you guys can see that. Is that like battery leak? See that? Should I give that a good clean, do we think, with some IPA? Those battery terminals look like they could do with a clean. From the other side, they look perfect. But it's not until you get under the hood that you see that actually could do with a bit of a clean. So now what we're going to do is we're going to ultimately just look at this, which is the front PCB first. And I believe that I now need Phillips. And there's a lot of them. And again, I need to try and place these in a way that I'm not going to lose them. So wish me luck with that. I think I'm incredibly lucky to know that this just hasn't been taken apart before. So lucky. We think that's about it. Now what I do have to be careful, what I saw in the video is that we have to be extremely careful lifting up this PCB because it's glued. Let me just check. Oh, wait a minute. I've missed a key screw here. Good job I didn't start prying that. Can you guys hear all of this crunching? I'm just very slowly at each point lifting different parts of the PCB with my ceramic tweezers because I don't want anything cracking. Slowly but surely. There we go, slowly but surely. Amazing. Yes, are you guys ready to see the other side? Because I'm not. Yeah, sick. I mean, I'm always worried that there's going to be glue in places there shouldn't be, which is mainly around the screen, but this screen looks absolutely gorgeous. I feel like I've been so lucky with this DMG. I don't know if other people are this lucky picking them up from eBay, second, third, fourth, fifth hand, you know. I feel incredibly honoured to have this. The membranes So these are looking relatively clean. Like if I take all of these, I don't want to swap them out for any different because these look absolutely fine. I will give them a bath, and you'll probably see that footage in a minute or two. And then of course we've got the buttons as well, which by the looks of it are a little bit in a groggy state, but nothing incredibly bad. I'm not going to wash the shell. What I might do is give it a quick brush over with some IPA just on the inside to make sure that we can get some of this stuff off. I mean, one thing I also need to do is, I'll leave that on, but I need to push out now this. Now the best way I've heard is by taking, I don't have a hot air gun unfortunately, I'm looking at getting one, but for the time being it might just be best to use a hairdryer on this to try and poke it out. And we're going to or we could just do that. I'm just going to quickly make sure that that is the correct, yeah, look at that man, that's going to fit like an absolute glove, and it does look good. Let's get underway with a little bit of cleaning then, shall we? Okay, so whilst we've got the front cover all sorted now, what we're going to do is focus on the back. I'm a bit nervous taking this one out. It looks like we only have the 2 screws. I want to take out the battery terminals ideally to see, I don't know if I take them out through here though, or whether I take them out through the other way. It's this one, so I'm assuming take off the back motherboard. So let's take this off real quick. Again, we've got Phillips screws. There's only 2 this time as far as I can see. We've got a couple here as well, so it might be 4 in total. Oh wow. It is as simple as just lifting it off, but I mean, from what I can see, it does look a little bit, this is perfect condition, the actual shell itself. I don't need to touch the shell. I'll maybe give this a little bit of a dust, but the shell is in such good condition. But if we have a look at the battery terminals, there's so much more to a DMG that I just didn't know about compared to like a Game Boy Pocket. It's all like separated components, you know. It's crazy. Look at all of this. I'm going to give this a good toothbrush clean with some IPA. And obviously that needs a good clean. Let me zoom in. State of that. Jeez. So let's give that a good clean as well. The toothbrush. At the moment I'm just thinking about all the lovely battery acid juice that's flying around my room. Now when I first started this up, it didn't actually read a game. So I'm going to give this a decent scrub and just make sure that we're all good on the cartridge slot. I'm just going to check something real quick. Instead of that DMG not having a proper clean battery terminal, I was thinking, Elliot sent me a box of stuff, and I guarantee, it's different. I was looking at the terminal and I was thinking, maybe what I could do is just take the battery terminal from this. I'm pretty sure this is DMG. I have no idea. Nah. So what I found, the only thing remotely close that I found in the box is this, but I don't know if that's similar or completely different. I don't know what this is actually for. What does that say up there? Sega. Sega, it does say Sega up here. So this one's a lot thicker here on this edge than what this one is. And on the bottom, I believe it's actually different. See, on the bottom, this has just got 1 poke in. This has actually got 2 from what I can see, or maybe even 3. So you can see here, this is the bottom 1, 2, 3, and then you've got the 1 there. So I wouldn't actually feel comfortable taking this. I don't know what this is I have no idea, but that goes back into the box. I might actually order a new terminal because I'm just a little bit worried that the battery acid is going to damage the board. That's the only thing that I could possibly see happening with this, which is why I'm reluctant to keep it on. I'll keep it on for the time being. I'm not going to keep batteries in anyway, so it probably is not going to do any further harm than what it already has. The Gameboy actually still works, we know that, but I would like to replace this to make sure we just get it in top-notch condition. Just going to finish rubbing some IPA on the back of this to make it all spick and span. I think at this point it's actually illegal to not put some IPA down the volume and contrast. And now for the funnest part, reassembling and making sure that it actually works. So a little bit of a clean first. So what I also wanted to make sure, I'm going to make sure there's no dust or anything on here, but I wanted to leave this bit until last, just to kind of get that complete look. Probably the hardest part of the whole thing, even though this is really easy, I guess. I don't know how fragile I have to be with this ribbon cable, but I'm going to take it like any other ribbon cable, to be honest. Looks like it works. Speakers loud as ever. Contrast wheel all good. Lovely. We'll start with the screws at the bottom first. Cool, and that is it, back together. So, moment of truth, final moment of truth. We've got all of the residue that we can off of this front, so last but not least, we try and put this bad boy on. Wait, what? What's going on here? Not like this. Wait, why is there like a frost? That needs to come off as soon as possible. Is that, I don't understand what's going on. So this is clearly not see-through. Has it got two? Well, okay, but I still can't see through it. If I take this bit off, can I? No, I can't see through it. There's something still on there. Wait, what? Nothing is ever simple. Oh my god, that was so difficult. Why was that so difficult? Oh, why is there something on it now? Is that on the other side? I hope so. Oh, I've got to use a clean one. I think that's on the front. I think that's on the front. I hope that's on the front. See that mark? Here we go. So, let's put this on as it should go. Oh man, it's stuck on the back. If it doesn't stick properly, that's fine. I'm going to glue it down as long as I like the colour of it. It looks alright. So far, so good. In 3, 2, 1. Oh Lord. Dun, 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 dun. We are finito. Damn, you're sexy. I really... Do you know why I like the darker grey? Because it goes with the directional buttons. That is looking clean AF. This is going to get boxed up, guys. 100%. Going to use one of the acrylic boxes that I bought for the Advanced and the Game Boy Pockets, etc. that I've got on the shelf. This is clean AF. I've got smudge marks on it already. Now I'm not gonna blow on the cartridge or anything. I'm just gonna see if we can put it in and it works first time, because if it does, wunderbar. Here we go. Okay, it recognises it. Wait, I've got no ping. Take two, take two. Oh yes. Looking pretty good. The only thing that I will say, right, is the screen positioning looks a bit off. So if I hold this flat, I don't know if it's because of the light over there, but I don't know if you guys can confirm as well, but you see the position of the screen looks a little bit, I don't know, is that what they're meant to be like? Is it just because I can't see maybe this side as well? Possibly, but wow, look at it. Start seems to work fine. We've got the continue new game option. A works, B works because we're able to go back. Up, down works. If we just go continue wherever this guy was. And then, oh, we've got our battle. Get in. Up, right, left, down. Yep, seems super responsive as well. As you, I don't know if you can see this, but on the side we might have a line coming down. We might have a line coming down. You see that? There. Oh no. We've got a couple of other options. Do I, and I want you to comment with an answer, do I leave this as is in the condition that we have it in with the line going down the screen, or do we replace the actual screen itself? As much as I would love to get another screen for it, I'm kind of tempted to leave it because of how I'm quite lucky what condition it is already. But I kind of want it to be perfect. See that? See that line down there on the left here? Maybe the measurements for this lens itself are a little bit off, but I mean, as good as it goes, you're looking at that and you're thinking, that is a lovely bit of kit. Everyone who's watched this, I appreciate your faces. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you did enjoy it, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and let me know if there's anything else you want to see with this DMG before we put it in a box for a long time and let it sleep. If you enjoyed the content, hit that subscribe button if you want to see more videos from myself, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.